Hello, English learners. Welcome back to the Learn PTE Hub podcast. My name is Sidhu, and I'm here to bring you another great lesson today. In this episode, we are going to dive into some essential vocabulary and phrases that you can use in everyday conversations, especially at work. Today's lesson is all about asking for help ***. Whether you're at the office, with friends, or even with family, knowing how to politely ask for help is crucial. So, let's get started. First, let's talk about the word favor. A favor is a small helpful thing that someone does for you. For example, if you ask someone, "Can you pass me that pencil?" That's a favor. Or if you ask a colleague, "Can you pick me up on your way to work?" That's also a favor. Even lending money to a friend can be considered a favor. Now, let's listen to some examples of how you can ask for a favor. Example 1. Can I ask you for a favor? Can you help me with this report? Example 2. May I get you to do me a favor? Can you carry this package for me? Example 3. Will you do me a favor and pass me that file? These are all polite and effective ways to ask someone for help. Next, let's move on to some useful phrases for interrupting someone politely. Sometimes, you need to ask for a favor, but the person you're asking might be busy. Here are a few phrases that can help you start the conversation politely. Phrase 1. I hate to bother you, but. Phrase 2. I'm sorry to bother you, but. Phrase 3. I don't mean to bother you, but. Using these phrases shows that you respect the other person's time and that you understand they might be busy. For example, you could say, I hate to bother you, but can you help me with this project? Or I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment to discuss something important? Now, let's put it all together. Imagine you're at work and you need to ask your boss for a favor. You might knock on their door, open it slightly, and say, I'm sorry to bother you, but can you do me a favor and review this document for me? This approach is polite and shows that you respect their time while still making your request clear. To recap, today we learned how to ask for a favor and how to interrupt someone politely. These skills are essential in both professional and personal settings. Practice these phrases, and you'll find it much easier to ask for help when you need it. That's all for today's lesson. Thank you for tuning in to Learn PTE Hub. Remember to visit our website for more lessons and resources to help you improve your English. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to reach out to us. Until next time, keep practicing and stay motivated. Bye for now. Let's continue by exploring some advanced tips for asking for help and making requests in a professional setting. One crucial aspect is building rapport. When you have a good relationship with your colleagues, it becomes easier to ask for help. So, don't just ask for favors, take the time to get to know your coworkers and build a friendly, supportive environment. Another tip is to offer help in return. This creates a sense of mutual support and makes others more willing to assist you. For instance, you could say, Can you help me with this presentation? I'll be happy to help you with your project later. Let's also discuss nonverbal communication. Your body language and tone of voice play a significant role in how your request is received. Maintain eye contact, smile, and use a friendly tone to convey respect and politeness. This can make a big difference in how your request is perceived. Now, let's move on to a few more phrases that can be particularly useful in different scenarios. Scenario 1. Asking for a quick favor. Could you do me a quick favor and send this email for me? Would you mind helping me move these boxes? Scenario 2. Requesting assistance with a task. I could really use your expertise on this project. Can you help? Your input would be invaluable. Could you review this report? Scenario 3. Asking for help with an urgent matter. I know you're busy, but this is quite urgent. Can you assist me with this immediately? I need help with this ASAP. Can you lend a hand? Remember, it's important to be considerate of the other person's time and workload. If they can't help you immediately, you can always schedule a time that works for both of you. Sidhu, before we wrap up, I want to emphasize the importance of practicing these phrases and techniques. The more you use them, the more natural they will become. Try incorporating them into your daily interactions, whether at work, with friends, or with family. To help you practice, I've prepared a few exercises that you can do on your own or with a partner. Here they are. Exercise 1. Role-playing scenarios. Partner A needs help with a project and uses the phrases we've learned to ask Partner B for assistance. Partner B is busy but wants to help. Practice how Partner A can politely interrupt and make their request. Exercise 2. Writing practice. Write down 3 different ways to ask for a favor in a professional setting. Write down 3 different ways to express appreciation after someone has helped you. Exercise 3. Nonverbal communication. Practice making a request in front of a mirror. Pay attention to your body language and tone of voice. Are you smiling? Are you maintaining eye contact? Sidhu, that's it for today's episode. I hope you found these tips and exercises helpful. Remember, the key to mastering any skill is practice and persistence. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Each one is a learning opportunity. Thank you for tuning in to Learn PTE Hub. If you have any questions or need further guidance, feel free to visit our website or contact me directly. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.